The 3 for Me only at Chili's gets you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Rewind. So you get a drink, all the chips and salsa you can eat, a giant entree, and a side starting at just $10.99? Oh, someone's gonna get in trouble for this.
I wonder if it's still $10.99.
$10.99 is a really good deal.
Honestly, $10.99.
That's
for
a
all
great
that,
deal.
You know what's not a great deal? Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, yeah.
Sorry.
Olive Garden is really
That's
expensive.
why we're watching Chili's commercials.
We still haven't used that gift card
Yes,
to
we
Chili's.
have. Oh, the Chili's. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, remember?
No, we used that one.
we
We went to Olive Garden and spent
We balled too hard.
$74 at Olive Garden.
We got an appetizer. Just
But that's
us.
with an appetizer, so it's the
And drinks.
entrees and an appetizer.
This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Oh, to go. I heard there. I remember growing up, we got their. Caroline's dad would always get to go a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I get the Chipotle chicken crispers.
Well, okay, here's what I don't understand. Ever since COVID, every single restaurant, outlet store, they all have spaces that they've reserved for to-go or
Yes.
mobile order, and I completely disregard them. Restaurants, that's been a thing even before COVID. You know, it's like, what was it? Macaroni Grill in Cool Springs. That had a mobile order pickup for years. But it's out of hand. Where Target has like 15 spots
That's kind of
just
ridiculous.
for mobile
How many
pickup.
people are actually doing
How many people are doing that? And everyone respects it.
Everyone goes into
except
Target.
for me. I park there. I park there and walk in.
Well, what are they gonna do? Like ticket you?
Nothing. I've made direct eye contact with some of the people getting the carts in the parking lot. And I just, we make eye contact and I walk in.
They get it though. They understand because they have to park even further back because there's all those stupid. And I don't understand.
so
they
many parking
expanded this-
spaces.
It's too many because I get Chick-fil-A because they're being used constantly.
And that makes sense.
But Target, people should go in because they might want to like pick something else up at Target. That's the whole point.
Have
of
you
Target.
ever seen like more than 3 people
No.
using those?
No. Well, I've heard. You remember Mom's cousins that you met very early?
Yeah.
She loves a Target pickup.
And that's
That's
great.
the only person I've
She
ever
can
heard.
pick from one of 15 spots. So, yeah.
She picked the.
What do you get on your burger? See, that's
That looks no lettuce.
a lot.
Tomatoes also too much.
I don't even think I can open my mouth that wide.
Tomatoes too much.
So,
The
so
fries
it's
are so
3, it's bottomless drink, bottomless chips. Most restaurants already give you the chips for free though. So
Okay, but
they're kind
where?
of, I think they're kind of milking that edition.
I guess a Mexican restaurant, but I don't consider this Mexican. If it sells burger and fries like that, I don't feel like it's a Mexican restaurant.
But they do make a damn good margarita.
And their chips. Let's just talk about the chips. We're not talking about some lame old. Those are the crispy, thin, good
Yeah.
chips. Warm.
Actually, that pickup, like that much salsa that he's grabbing with that chip, I'm surprised they didn't break off.
I know, because they're that.
They
thin.
must be doing their chips differently.
Oh, they're so
Look at that.
good.
That's a lot that he just put in there. That's a lot, right?
Yeah. I'm always a dipper rather than a scooper. That burger though. I'm not, honestly, it looks okay. It looks a bit bland. I'm a blue cheese girl myself, so if I don't see crumbles falling off, I don't want it usually. But tomato and lettuce is too much. It's too much space filler.
So do they just not do this anymore because they've resorted to the triple dipper, right?
No, they have burgers.
Well, is this a thing that they're promoting too? I don't know when this ad was.
Oh yeah. Well, this seems as like I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6, 7. Look at that crisp ass Coke though. The bubble.
Yeah, that's nice. This bird's eye view that they're about to do, like at the very end, you can see it fizzing at the top.
It's really nice.
Check that. Look at that on the top right.
That is a really good view. Look at
Man,
that, the ice
That's
too.
great.
It's like
That's
soaking
great.
up
Really
the
good
Coke.
f-stop. Nice lighting coming off the ice.
Bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes.
It does kind of make me hungry.
Who pours
while I'm
their
watching.
drink, not drink, who pours their dressing just in one spot? This is kind of odd. The dressing is getting poured over maybe half of the salad. There's no way you can mix it in that small of a
Honestly,
dish.
yeah, that
Look
would
at this.
deter me anyways, because there's no way I'm not spilling
is
my
this?
salad.
Look at that.
Yeah. And
What?
that salad's gonna go everywhere. Now
What?
it's a mess.
This girl's rewinding the scene just because she's amazed by the deal. We need to talk about that person who just dressed that salad.
Not evenly. That's why sometimes
It's a little over half.
I don't get
always-
salads because you have to do it right and it takes too much time. They don't know how to do a salad.
I mean, that's a pretty good salad.
I need a bigger bowl. Less
Yeah, it
spillage.
does need to be a bigger bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things are gonna fall out. So you know how people talk about like how torture is like you watch the same thing over and over. Right now it's fine, but I could see how like 24 hours straight of this, you could slowly start losing your mind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think you could do it for 24 hours?
I love Chili's.
No, I'm talking about watching the commercial.
I know.
That's funny. It's totally worth it. It is exciting
Okay,
to kind of
so
see
she
it.
just said someone's gonna get in trouble. Why are they promoting it then?
Someone's gonna get in trouble.
She literally said, wait, hold on, we can't do this. Someone's gonna get in trouble.
I'm listening.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute, that can't be right. Rewind.
Rewind.
So you get a drink, all the chips and salsa you can eat, a giant entree, and a side starting at just $10.99? Oh, someone's gonna get in trouble for this one.
Oh, someone's gonna get in
trouble
trouble.
for this one.
Someone is gonna get it at work.
What kind of trouble?
Someone up top. We've already filmed a $100,000 commercial for this, and you're telling me this now?
And the deal's over? You're telling me it ended? Someone's gonna get in trouble. That's so interesting because it's like, for what?
That is a very giant entree. I mean, that burger is massive. I think I would ditch the pickle and the tomato. The tomato, I don't know, it's a hit or miss.
I want a layer of lettuce taken out. That's it.
That is a lot of lettuce.
I could do
I mean,
it.
that's just like, you would be stretching the corners of your mouths just to get that around your mouth.
That is a bit too much. But again, I'm going to take out the lettuce and tomato. But onion, pickle, patty, condiments, cheese, maybe some bacon,
Yeah.
a good bun, blue cheese. Damn, that is my dream.
I think the quesadilla is the way to go. Look at how many slices of quesadilla
I
you
love
get.
it. And they have
That's a
steak,
ton.
or you can do chicken, and maybe shrimp too. But I
And-
definitely know they have. It's a bacon ranch chicken quesadilla.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love a good quesadilla? Like when we go get Mexican, I mean, I'm either getting the happy chicken or just the arroz con pollo
Yeah.
with flour tortillas, or I'm getting a lot of quesadillas with the sour cream, pico de gallo, all that on the side.
What do you think is the most basic Mexican meal?
I don't know the number 39.
Like between between a quesadilla and then a chicken, cheese, and rice, what's the most basic? Think about it.
If it comes to like suburban middle class household, I would have to go with the arroz con pollo because that's just the easiest thing. But I don't know.
Would you compare them to the same in terms of basicness? Or no? Are you taking quesadilla?
I think they're basic in their own regards. I mean, it's a safe pick. I think they're both safe
It is a
picks.
safe pick.
I don't know if calling it basic would be the right way. I mean, what do you mean when you say basic? Like, what's basic about a quesadilla?
Well, it's just a tortilla with cheese. I said it's basically chicken, cheese, and rice, except the rice is mushed down and turned into a tortilla.
Yeah, I guess it's the Mexican restaurant
It's the authentic
standard, right? That is probably the first thing you think about when you think about getting Mexican food.
Chicken, cheese, and
Is a
rice.
quesadilla.
Oh yeah, I agree
Right?
with the quesadilla.
And then if you're going to
Or fajitas.
you know, a pub or some sports bar, what are you probably going to get? A burger. Actually, wings. No,
Chicken
that's
wings.
bad. But
No, but burgers
American
are good.
dining, the
American
burger, it's
classic
the
is the
staple.
burger.
It's the staple. Now, we haven't talked about the steak. And you get loaded mashed potatoes with that too. Let's look at that one because that kind of seems like a well-balanced meal. You get your protein, you get your carbs, and you get your vegetables.
Okay, steak, broccoli. Yeah, potatoes aren't bad. Honestly,
Yeah,
that would
with
probably
the
be your best
scallions
meal.
too, and
Yeah.
the bacon bits. Do you think it's the bad bacon bits that are produced, or do you think they're cooking the bacon? And
It all really is the oils in which they're making this food. Because it can be good products, but if you cook it in bad, I mean, then it turns bad. But in terms of like the broccoli is great, the meat, the straight up meat's great, and potatoes technically a whole food, so whatever else they put in there, it's better
Yeah.
than anything else. I love their chips and salsa though. Those fries, they have some of the best fries, and their ranch. I don't know why I'm kind of hungry now.
we should have gotten Chili's. We got ramen. We got ramen.
We
though.
did get
that was
ramen.
really good.
I'm gonna snack on the ramen.
Yeah.
I tried to eat more of the broth, so like when I did go back the second time, it was more of like just the meat of it all. Yeah,
But that's probably good though.
yeah. I set myself up. for
See, I don't do
success.
that. I go in and get the meat of it, and then I drink the broth afterwards, but I should probably be doing it at an even pace.
It's
you know?
always strategic for me because
some
it's
of them.
like, what am I gonna enjoy the most 4 or 5 hours from now?
Right,
And
right.
yeah, I learned that in college. I'd put my coffee in the fridge when I went to work. I'd have cold iced coffee left over, and I'm like, damn, I really look out for myself.
Yeah.
It's the best when you know yourself enough to be like,
So back to who's getting in trouble?
I want to know what the trouble is, unless it's type 2
They knew
diabetes.
they were doing this. They spent probably $100 grand putting this commercial together. You don't get a steady shot like that with just any, college student with a gimbal. Okay.
Wait. Oh, she's referencing someone's in trouble as in like someone that works there because they made a deal so good.
Yeah, they just let it go.
They let it happen. There is nothing better than just like a cold, put a straw in, fizzy drink. A $3.49 drink. Sometimes it's worth it. I wonder if a drink comes with it.
That's a lot of quesadillas. I would totally go for the quesadilla one.
Yeah.
I also didn't
good
realize
reheat
it's
potential,
chicken,
too.
bacon, and ranch.
Yeah.
Or maybe the ranch. The ranches have got to be separate, right? It's probably a dunker in the center.
Maybe, but they might sprinkle a little bit in there. It's not dry, typically. Kind of gooey. They are really
How are-
good. Reheat's good too.
How are their fries?
Their fries are really good.
I don't think I've never gotten their fries because I always get the triple dipper.
Interesting. Oh, right. Oh my gosh, their fries are so good.
Yeah.
Fan favorite is the Chipotle chicken crispers with fries and ranch. Because you can dip the fries with the sauce and then ranch. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
So we'll call that a Bobby life hack, a Bobby hack.
I wonder what all is in that drink package. It can't be alcohol. There's no way.
Do they include drinks?
$10.99. for chips, an entree, and a bottomless
A
margarita.
large entree.
I'm there.
A jumbo entree.
I'm there every weekend.
We shouldn't be there.
I'm there with people,
every weekend.
and we're getting kicked out every night.
Hey, you know what is fun though?
And we just
'Cause
go to different ones around the area
they're 2-for-1 margaritas.
until we're on a list.
Having a girls' night at Chili's is the best because like 2-for-1 margaritas and like if they're just so refreshing. They're
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can
Something about it. Me, Sam, and Caroline went and we were like hyping up the margaritas and then
Yeah.
bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa,
and the guy brought them within like a minute and a half. We had drinking both margaritas and he came back and he was baffled. We were just like, yeah, can we get a second order?
get a drink, all the chips and salsa you can eat, a giant entree and a side starting at
Mugs.
just $10.99. Oh, someone's gonna get
It's the mugs for you.
It's the mugs.
3 for me is
They're so, it's just so, it's got a lot of ice and usually really refreshing. It's so good.
the 3 for me only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink,
I wonder
So-
where's the closest Chili's
entree like a
to
cheeseburger
you.
and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99.
So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT right now. What are the best $10.99 deals in restaurant history? Because this person is saying that this is the best $10.99 deal.
So much so that someone's gonna get in trouble.
It's the best $10.99 you can eat.
So it's, but we need to know if it includes a drink or not because $10.99 plus whatever the drink is gonna, we're not getting accurate numbers.
So Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp. While it's more expensive now, Red Lobster's Endless Shrimp was once available for $10.99 in its early days. Unlimited shrimp in various flavors. Steel. Olive Garden's Never-Ending Pasta Bowl.
Yeah, $10.99 is
Okay,
beginning. That's
yeah.
marinara sauce.
But
Who
that-
just wants marinara noodles?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I guess because it's like that's not. Where's the protein? It's like, what are you talking about?
What do you
It
mean, where's
triggered
the
me in
protein? You
college.
put chicken in it.
But the deal is for $10.99. I'm here for the $10.99 because I'm in college.
What do you mean? Who's saying that you're not getting protein? You put chicken in it.
It's an extra charge.
Okay. For $10.99?
Plus $3
It's
for
endless.
chicken. That's $13.99.
It's endless. Okay, great. Guess what? It's endless.
No, it's not what I signed up for. I wanted $10.99.
We can just loosely pour it
$10.99
into your purse.
includes all of this. Sorry, I can't.
But they give you the breadsticks, right? That's
And they're
always
usually
their
hard.
thing.
You have
No,
to
they're
dip
not.
them in the...
Then we call up Brandon. We get Brandon. Hey,
We
Brandon.
didn't even get our breadsticks last
Brandon
time.
was our
We had
server
to
last
ask
time.
for breadsticks.
We did have to ask Brandon.
And then we just have to dip it in some sauce. The shrimp smell shrimpy.
Well, anyway, Olive Garden's out of the picture because that was in the early 2000s when they did that, okay? Applebee's has a 2 for $22 or 11 per person. I don't know what you get out of that. 2 entrees and a shared appetizer. So wait.
So
So,
Applebee's is more expensive than Chili's in their deal.
I guess. Well, I was just going to compare this to our recent Olive Garden trip. We got an appetizer and 2 entrees
And 2 drinks.
and paid over $70. This is $22. We need to go to Applebee's.
For some reason, they're closing down.
Well, because they're offering unbelievable deals.
Someone didn't check that.
IHOP, all-you-can-eat pancakes.
Hey, that's kind of fun.
Unlimited pancakes for
love
$10.99. Texas Roadhouse. Some locations offer chicken, steak, or pork chop meals with 2 sides for just $10.99.
Whoa.
If you came before 6 p.m. So if you're hungry at 5:30,
Are you not?
you're in store for a nice deal.
I'm hungry on the dot every 3 hours.
Yeah.
If I'm meal prepping, for sure.
I look like I'm hungry every hour.
Hey, snacks are okay. I actually need to snack more, so I'm not so...
Outback Steakhouse Walkabout Wednesday for $10.99. You get a steak or chicken entree, a side, and a beer or soda. So this one does. So
Includes a
Outback
drink.
does include alcohol in theirs.
Their food's mid.
So that's
though.
nice.
I said it.
Is it?
Yeah. I feel like it is. That's my personal opinion. Opinion.
Is it? I don't think I've ever been to an Outback.
Really?
No.
They do have a blooming onion. Are you an onion ring kind of guy?
I wasn't for the longest time, but I do enjoy it. And I'm not one to get onion rings, but trying to bite into a chocolate-covered strawberry right now, and the shell broke.
I wanted it to be softer for that very reason. Not like you, but I was sitting it out so it would be not so cold.
Okay, we got 3 more on here. Golden Corral.
Ooh,
For years, you
I
could get
love
an
Golden Corral.
all-you-can-eat lunch buffet at Golden Corral for $10.99. Never been into a Golden Corral, but I remember walking into Lowe's one day, and there was a Golden Corral next to the Lowe's, and I saw an ambulance outside of the Golden Corral. That's the only time I've ever had any memories with the Golden Corral. Someone was probably getting into the all-you-can-eat fried chicken.
There's various options. Someone their heart could have given out.
Yeah. Because
Whether
of
that
the
was their
unbelievable
size.
deal.
The unbelievable
Golden
deal.
Corral is killing Americans
Old.
with their amazing deal.
Well, I laugh because I love Golden Corral, but no one will go with me. I went one time in college and we ate so much we had to go home and throw up.
I
We
would
won't
do
do it
that
this time.
at Chinese buffets with my college.
I don't need to. It happened twice. But I grew up and I would go with my grandparents with a group of them to the Golden Corral. This is before they could still walk pretty well. And I was like 7, 8.
Red Robin's bottomless burger and fries combo. Bottomless burgers. Excuse me? Occasionally, Red Robin ran a deal where for $10.99 you could get a burger and unlimited fries. Oh, okay, my bad. Those fries better be good because I tell you what, it's hard to get the fries right. Like Wingstop, I think Wingstop does the best when they season their fries. It is the best. It's part of why you go to Wingstop.
Their fries are pretty good. They're wide, thick cut fries. And you can add some like seasoned salt to them, like their Red Robin.
I have also never been to Red Robin.
My one qualm with the bottomless fries is that when you order a second one, it takes so long. You're pretty much done eating for like 15 minutes. And you're still waiting for the second order of fries every time.
I believe it.
Their turnaround time is not well. And I think it's because they don't want you to order bottomless fries.
Probably, yeah.
That was the marketing. Like, we'll offer it, but we'll make them wait so long they'll just leave.
Hey, table 7, they're asking for their 4th bid. We're slammed right now. We have 5 new tables, and they still haven't gotten fries. We're getting them first.
It's like they bring out the food, and you're like, go ahead and put another order in for the second round.
Well, yeah. Well, we talked about this before of just you bring your purse and then we just have Tupperwares containers inside. Just immediately dump the breadsticks in.
We could probably do
Unlimited
like
carbs.
Golden Corral.
Yeah.
I have a lot of options.
Yeah. Okay, last one. TGI Fridays. I know I've never eaten at TGI Fridays, but I've been inside one. I don't know why.
Eaten at a lot of places, it seems.
Well, it's just, I mean, I'm not surprised Red Robin hasn't been bankrupt or gone out of
Have you
business.
ever eaten
Who
it?
goes to Red Robin? Hey, I really want to eat at Red Robin.
I've eaten there a few times growing up.
Why?
Well, they had a good burger. I got their teriyaki chicken sandwich.
Who decided we're going to Red Robin?
My parents.
Why?
Because they liked it.
Why would Tracy?
Bottomless fries. That's why. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Boom. And it's just fun. I don't know. It was a cool. But I loved their grilled chicken teriyaki sandwich.
Wait, I didn't even read this out. Okay. TGI Fridays offered endless appetizers
Dang.
for $10.99. So you pay $10.99 and you just get unlimited appetizers.
Only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger.
Loaded potato skins. That sounds really good.
Hey, they do have really good loaded potato. Like they're known for their potato skins.
That can't be right. Rewind. So
You need to look up loaded potato skins.
a giant entree and a side starting at just $10.99.
You know what's really funny is
This Chili's 3 for me.
when you took me to Chili's,
You can eat.
I immediately got hit with
Only at Chili's. Get
I immediately got hit with a bunch of ads for Chili's.
Yeah.
I came across that video. Chili's was actually doing really bad. I'm trying to find this article, but the triple dipper, it just this TikTok trend was just booming where people would get the triple dipper and do a mozzarella pull. Those mozzarella sticks literally saved Chili's
bricks.
40% of the market, or I don't have a business degree, but 40% of the money they made in fiscal 2024 was from mozzarella sticks.
That's so much cheese.
Just cheese.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese. A lot of cheese
I
pulls.
wonder where they're sourcing their mozzarella from. Mozzarella. Probably don't want to know.
Is the best $10.99 you can eat.
$10.99.
The 3 for me only at
Yeah.
Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa.
It
an
does
entree
include
like
drink.
A cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99.
Okay, here we go.
Wait a minute. that
The
can't be
success
right.
of the triple dipper also contributed to Chili's raising its revenue forecast from 4.5 billion to 4.75 billion.
Chili's 3 for me.
Wow.
That's a lot of
insane.
cheese.
That's a
That's a
lot
lot
of
of cheese.
Can you look up,
Only at Chili's.
can you
Get
look
you a
up
bottomless drink, bottomless
where does
chips
Chili
and salsa,
source their
an entree
cheese,
like a
their
cheeseburger
mozzarella
and fries,
cheese?
The chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute. that can't be right.
Chili's
Rewind.
sources their cheese from
So you get a
Kraft.
drink, all the chips and salsa you can eat, a giant
Okay.
entree and a side
Kinda like
starting
Kraft.
at just $10.99.
No, yes.
Someone's gonna get in trouble for this one. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
So that says like
The 3 for me only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink.
So they have it in with Kraft. What
Yeah.
if Kraft came in and said, hey, we'll give you money to keep the stores open if you use our cheese?
Starting at just $10.99.
That doesn't make sense. How do they win from that?
Well, what if Kraft or
So you get a drink,
or
all the
Chili's
chips and salsa you can eat,
just
a giant
planted
entree
some
and a
social
side
media,
starting
like
at just $10.99?
social media
Someone's gonna get in
influencers
trouble for this one.
to go in and
This
just
Chili's
make
3
some
for me
buzz.
is the
That
best
would have been
$10.99
really
you can
easy
eat.
because people,
Yeah.
so many people would have done that.
Yeah.
The
I
3
would've
for
done
me
that.
only at Chili's.
Cheese
Get
pull.
you a
A
bottomless
cheese pull.
drink,
I mean, how
You get
fun
the
though.
cheese pull.
an entree
You
like
grab
a
each
cheeseburger
side and
and
pull the
fries,
cheese. That's
bacon
really
ranch
cool.
quesadilla,
Yeah.
Or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just
I still
$10.99.
can't get over how many quesadilla slices. there are.
It's a lot.
That's a lot
It's
of
like
quesadilla
2
slices.
large quesadillas cut in 4s.
Yeah.
Starting at just $10.99. Oh, someone's
Yeah,
gonna get in trouble for this one.
That's probably a
This Chili's 3
whole.
for me is the best
I mean, I guess it's a whole
$10.99
flour tortilla, right? Just like any quesadilla, but
Not.
I swear it feels like when you go to a restaurant and get quesadillas, they give you half of it, you know? But it's a wider flour tortilla.
It's in half. Those look
just-
like, honestly, those look like they were just circles and they cut them into like,
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're so right. Yes, it's folded in half.
boom.
But this one, you just get the whole thing.
Yeah, and they probably
And they
slice
cut it up. Yeah. Okay. You're so
I
smart.
know my quesadilla.
You do know your quesadillas. You
I've
do.
been around town.
Yeah.
Entree like a cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute, that can't be right.
That steak
You know,
looks
we were
kinda
talking about
good.
this earlier of having mugs in the freezer
Ooh,
to,
yes.
so that the drink's colder for longer.
It's ideal. This, with the cold diet.
Does it look like they're
Mr.
doing
Pibb.
it there?
Huh?
Does it look like they're doing it there?
That's,
I mean, those are nice, thick mug glass.
I-
Actually, it's plastic.
it's-
You
yeah,
see
they're
how it rattles?
plastic.
I bet you the table that they were using was uneven.
yeah.
You can see it
Honestly,
in the
no, I
beginning.
think that's just a condensation.
So you get a drink.
Look,
On the side of the
it
cup.
rattles a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
At just $10.99.
At least they're being realistic with their tables.
Yeah. Also, not to profile anyone, but they're kind of dressed up. I wonder if they're coming
Yeah, look
in
at that. That's a
from-
button-down
Yeah, it's a nice
cuff.
button down.
She's got a
Two
ring
people.
on. He doesn't know how to pour ranch.
Starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute, that can't be right.
Long
Rewind.
sleeve tee.
So you get a drink.
Honestly, they seem
Wait.
rather casual.
Right hand doesn't.
Starting at just $10.99. Oh, someone's
Could you imagine being an actor for this commercial?
I'm sure you've got to have fantastic cuticles, right? You've got to have great nails.
Your nails done.
I couldn't be on there.
Honestly, I could be on there. No, they're like sausage fingers. Get out of here.
Wait a minute, that can't be right.
No.
That they'd be like, I'm like, why just
Okay.
eat chilies all the time?
Also, does the person on the other end just not want the chips? They put 2 bags of chips on one side of the table.
That's true.
Look at this.
There's no even spaced out.
3 for me, only at Chili's.
Is that the
Why
user,
would-
is that the consumer's responsibility?
Whoa, what's with the, we have a second bag of chips. Wow.
Quesadilla or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99.
Maybe
Wait a minute, that can't be right. Rewind.
What the person who got the quesadilla? Maybe they want chips. You know, they're the only one getting a Mexican cuisine at Chili's.
there's
You think they don't want the chips with that?
the only Mexican. Well,
Only at Chili's.
for some reason I just keep thinking Chili's is like not Mexican.
Entree like a cheeseburger and
I don't think it is.
So when you
I
reference
just,
Mexican, I'm like, no. But it's a
they ordered a
Tex-Mex.
quesadilla.
And there's a Tex-Mex. They also have fajitas.
A quesadilla is Mexican.
I agree. So is chips and salsa.
I'm not saying Chili's is Mexican food.
Chili's
I'm
is
saying
Tex-Mex.
Chili's.
Sells.
Do you think Chili's is Tex-Mex?
I think the name is.
Chewy's
I think
is Tex-Mex.
The word Tex-Mex is below Chili's. I could be wrong. On the door. I want to memorize this script.
You know, El Guadalajara doesn't offer the triple dipper.
They don't.
This is the ideal middle class dining experience.
$2.99 per person. To be honest though, like if you're getting an appetizer and a meal, two people could split. I feel like $1.99 if you're really truly trying to budget. Drink a lot of drink, eat half your chips, and then so it can be either of those 3. I'm learning more each time, and we're like a couple minutes into this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like haven't really
I
been
hit the record
paying
button
attention.
30 seconds ago.
Really?
No.
Like, been there. I understand that feeling.
Oh, additional charges for alcohol. It said at the bottom there.
Oh yeah.
I know, yeah, it's kind of limited. It's just three options.
Honestly, the chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. If you think about it though, the unfortunate part is if you get the bacon ranch quesadillas, obviously we're not at Chili's to be like the most healthy. But then you get chips and salsa. That's just you're basically eating the same thing, just a different form. So I would have to do either do a burger or the steak.
3 for me, only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger.
Fries though, the fries isn't really winner.
Starting at just $10.99.
What would Ruby get, you think?
Wait a minute, that can't be right. Rewind.
Quesadillas.
The
So you get a
steak.
drink, all the
I think
chips
you
and
get
Ruby
the
would get
steak.
the steak.
I think you get the quesadillas.
You think so?
Yeah,
Someone's gonna get in trouble for this one.
because she's a
This
basic
Chili's 3
girly.
for me is the best
She's such a
$10.99
girl.
you can eat.
Eating quesadilla.
Ruby is a Labrador.
The 3 for me,
Labradoodle.
only at Chili's. Get you a
Labradoodle.
bottomless drink,
What would a
bottomless chips and
Labradoodle get?
salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes, starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute, that can't
What's
be
the
right.
healthiest option you think on
You
here?
get a drink,
steak.
all the
Steak,
chips and
yeah.
salsa you can eat,
Yeah.
a giant entree and a side starting at just $10.99.
You could do the
Oh,
burger
someone's
and
gonna
take
get in trouble for this one.
the bun
This
off,
Chili's 3 for me
or at
is
least the top
best
of the bun
$10.99 you can eat.
or something.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheeseburger and fries, the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes,
Ooh.
starting at just $10.99.
Some of the cheese fell off that loaded.
So you get
Have you seen the like videos or pictures that shows them like commercials for food, how like they'll do an ice cream cone and it's just like mashed potatoes. It's not like actual ice cream to get the look of it, like the picture.
Yes.
Is that interesting?
And also in pizza commercials, when they're just violently throwing it or just
Violent.
moving it places, the pepperonis, they nail the pizza onto a platform, like a cutting board, and they will screw it in and then cover the nail with a pepperoni slice.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then the cheese pull, if it's like cheese, they'll do the glue thing. They'll mix it with glue.
Really?
Yeah, to make the cheese pull look
Lies.
better.
It's all lies.
It is. It's all lies. Because I mean, if you're really promoting a cheese pull, I mean, you should. That's
Make the cheese
capital
pull.
punishment if you're gonna lie about a cheese pull.
We don't joke about cheese pull.
We don't.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't need to cuss.
Whoa. Whoa.
Who lies about a cheese pull?
The chicken bacon ranch quesadilla or a steak with loaded mashed potatoes starting at just $10.99. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Rewind. So you get a drink, all the chips and salsa you can eat, a giant entree and a side starting at just $10.99. Oh, someone's gonna get in trouble for this.
I think I've seen all I need to see.
Is the best $10.99
Yeah.
you can eat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna send us off.
For me, only at Chili's.
Thanks everyone for listening to the first episode. I think we might just call this
Chicken bacon ranch quesadilla
Pepper
or a
cast.
steak with loaded mashed
Pepper
potatoes
cast?
Yeah,
starting at
or
just
chili
$10.99.
cast.
Wait a minute, that can't be right.
Oh, we could find a really great play on words. Just give me time.
Okay,
We'll get
we'll
that
come
brain
up with a
going.
name for this, but we just really love Chili's, and so
Why not
Yeah,
watch
thanks for-
commercials over and over and over?
yeah. Well, we just wanted to dissect, how great they are. So it's fantastic.
Maybe we'll get like a Chili's brand deal or something. We'll get like half off every time.
That'd be awesome. I
That's
would
really
love
what.
that.
That's the only reason we're doing this.
I would love that. I would love that.
Discount
Yeah.
code.
Yeah. Well, hey, hit the subscribe button, like, please, and share if you enjoyed.
This
Thank
Chili's
you.
for me is the best